And how have you seen Chris change in that decade and a half plus?
Over the past 2 years, I've really seen a big change in him, and I'm sure that has a lot to do with him going vegan. But I mean, he has a job that he loves. He loves playing basketball, and he has fun doing it.
Some great video there as Robin Paul, Chris's mom, joining the crew before the game. Happy Mother's Day to her, Smitty. What a nice moment, and how proud she must be of her son. What a career Chris Paul has had, the legend and the future Hall of Famer.
Spiro, you're so right. I'm definitely happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there and to Chris Paul's mom. And she is definitely, I would say, excited, one, because she's seeing his career, but I think more importantly, the human being he is, what he does for others, and everything he's doing off the court. It's been spectacular what he's doing on the court throughout his career, especially these last two that we've got a chance to see. But he is just a fantastic human being.
And Steve, it's just so crazy to think as Kaminsky leads in, misses Marc Gasol with the rebound. You think of the way Paul exited Houston a couple of years ago. You started to hear the whispers that maybe he's on the downside of his career already. As AD collects and an easy two-handed flush. What a start for Davis. He's got 8. But to see, Smitty, what CP3 has done the last 2 years, last year, revitalizing the Thunder, and this year taking the Suns back into the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. Just a remarkable run for CP3.
It has, his entire career, but you said it best. These last 2 seasons, taking teams where he's getting them to win columns, getting them to be able to play at a higher level, and he's having fun. I mean, that's the one thing I love about him, and he's finishing games, but he's allowing everybody else, and that's what a great point guard does. Makes others around him better, and he's done that, especially for DeAndre Ayton in this organization.
Alex Caruso, three-pointer, and what a start for the Lakers. 12-point lead. Chris Paul still trying to get his scoring game going. Look at Davis get down the floor quickly. Paul was there to knock it loose.
Right there,
Suns, if you've just joined us, are 2 of their first 8. Open look at a 3, not that time.
The size factor right now is hurting the Los Angeles Lakers. Anthony Davis is taking advantage of his matchup. Torrey Craig, a fantastic defender, but this is a lot for him to be able to guard Anthony Davis at his size. And you can see he is rolling right now. Anthony Davis with 8 points in his first quarter so far.
Davis is 5 of 7 from the field. And he has orchestrated a 14-point Lakers lead as Devin Booker is bumped, moving to his left. Call made by official Natalie Sago, third-year NBA official. Another look at Davis. He is finding any spot he wants. Steve here at the start.
Well, Spiro, you see on that play a hard hedge by Torrey Craig. So then he's out of position to be able to guard Anthony Davis. And then Mikal Bridges comes over to be able to pick him up. But both guys are 6'7", 6'8", just too small for Anthony Davis. He's shooting over him. Like you said, 5 for 7. I shorted him 2 points. He has 10 points right now for the Los Angeles Lakers, and they have 10 points in the paint in this first quarter.
Three-pointer from Jay Crowder, no good. So Crowder and Cameron Payne have checked in. 2 huge X factors this season. Here's KCP, three-point shot, no. That'll be the best look he gets tonight. Offensive rebound, Caruso underneath Montrezl Harrell. Layup missed it, but a foul. So Montrezl Harrell, who did not even play the other night up in Portland. We saw some of those minutes go to Marc Gasol. Harrell, as Frank Vogel hinted in our conversation with him, is going to really be back into the mix here over the next couple of games and weeks as you take another look at that last sequence.
Yeah, you're right. And he talked about, he said, Marc Gasol's and Montrezl Harrell playing together, Spiro, kind of remind him of the Zebo Marc Gasol in Memphis. And Marc Gasol is one of those guys that's going to be great for Montrezl Harrell. Those two can get some chemistry because he can flat out pass the basketball and find Montrezl Harrell for some easy dunk-ins.
And Smitty, it's been a kind of a clumsy roster configuration that's been exposed here with all the ball handlers missing for the Lakers as Talen Horton-Tucker is back. Didn't play the last 2 games with a calf injury. He was one of the ball handlers missing, but obviously no LeBron, no Dennis Schroeder, who's still out with health and safety protocol issues. They've had a glut of centers that they can't find minutes for and work together, and a vast shortage of ball handlers.
You know, Spiro, we were talking to Frank Vogel and I was asking the question about the three centers, Marc Gasol, Andre Drummond, Montrezl Harrell. He said, what would you do, Smitty? And I said, hey, for me, I'll keep Anthony Davis at the 5. And the reason why is Kyle Kuzma, LeBron James, they can play that 4 spot with KCP and Dennis Schroeder. For them to play faster, and then 5 minutes for Drummond coming off the bench with Marc Gasol and Montrezl Harrell in different roles and different situations. Everybody's not going to get a chance to play a lot of minutes.
Good-looking stroke by Payne at one end, and then it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Lakers. Smitty, we've done a lot of coaches' interviews getting ready for these games. That's the first time I've heard a coach ask an analyst for their opinions in terms of coaching. That's respect.
I guess Spiro, I've been around for a long time, and me and Frank have a great relationship. But I do think, I think the Lakers have to play a little bit faster. I love Drummond. I think it'll take some pressure off of him. Marc Gasol, Montrezl Harrell, yes, they're going to need some minutes, but Marc Gasol he's not going to play a lot of minutes because of his age, but he can do that. He can flat out pass the basketball.
Here's THC, blocked from the back. That's what Bridges brings to the table. He has quickly become one of the top 3 and D players in the sport as Booker pulls the string, and the Lakers control the rebound. Phoenix is 3 of 13 from the field, and right now the Lakers in command with a 22-9 lead. This would be a traveling violation on Horton Tucker.
You can see Marc Gasol talking to Horton Tucker saying, pass it back. But before that, look at this outlet. You want guys to be able to throw the ball ahead, but Mikal Bridges, you said it, Spiro, he's one of the elite